हेलो वीर, तो आज से हम लोग स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं फिलोसफी ऑफ रिलीजन। तो आज जो चैप्टर होने वाला है, ये हमारा चैप्टर फर्स्ट है। इसका जो नाम है वो है इंट्रोडक्शन। तो हम लोग इसमें समझेंगे कि क्या फिलोसफी ऑफ रिलीजन है, क्या वो सब होगा। और अब बाकी की वीडियो अगले लेक्चर्स में मिलते रहेंगे, और सीरीज प्लेलिस्ट में आप लोग जाके चेकआउट कर सकते हैं और सीरीज मिल जाएगी आप लोगों को। तो स्टार्ट करते हैं। इंट्रोडक्शन। व्हाट इज द फिलोसफी ऑफ रिलीजन? What is the philosophy of religion? It was at a one time generally understood to mean religious philosophizing in the sense of philosophical defense of the religion convictions. It was seen as continuing the work of the nature, distinguished from the revealed theology. Program was to demonstrate rationally the existence of God, thus preparing the way for the claim of a revelation. But it seemed better to call this endeavor nature theology, and to term the wider philosophical defense of religious beliefs apologistic. Then we may reserve the name philosophy of religion for what, by analogy with the philosophy of science, philosophy of art, etc., it is the proper meaning, namely philosophical thinking about religion. Philosophy of religion then is not an organ of religious teaching. Indeed, it need not be undertaken from the religious standpoint at all. The atheist, the antagonist, and the person of faith all can do philosophize about religion. Philosophy of religion is accordingly not a branch of a theology, meaning by the theology the systematic formulation of religious beliefs, but a branch of philosophy. It study the concept and the belief system of the religion, as well as the prior phenomena of religious experiences and the activities of the worship and the meditation on which these belief systems rest, and out of which they have arisen. Philosophy of religion is the second order activity standing apart from its subject matter. It is not itself a part of the religion realism, but are related to it. As for example, the philosophy of law is related to the realm of legal phenomena, and to judicial concept and modes of reasoning. Or philosophy of art, or to artistic phenomena, and to the categories and method of atheistic discussions. The philosophy of religion is thus related to the particular religion and theology of the world, as the philosophy of science relate to the special sciences. It seeks to analyze concepts such as God, dharma, brahma, salvation, worship, creation, sacrifice, nirvana, uh, e- eternal life, etc., and to determine and the nature of religion, utterance in comparison with those of everyday life, scientific discovery, morality, and the imagination expression of the art. However, is religion? Many different definitions have been proposed. Some of these are the phenomenological, trying to state that which is common to all the acknowledged form of the religion. For example, religion is a human recognition of superhuman controlling power, and especially of a person, God or gods, entitled to obedience and worship. Conscience Oxford Dictionary. Other and are interpretative. Thus, there are psychological definitions. For example, the feeling, act, and the experience of individual men in their so far as they appeared themselves to stand in relation to whatever they may consider the divine. William James. Other are sociological. For example, a set of belief practices and institutions which men have evolved in various society. Tulkota person. Other again are naturalistic. For example, a body of a sculpture which impede the free exercise of the faculates Solomon Renich, or the more sympathetically ethics heightened and kindled, lit up by feeling. Matthew Arnold, yet other are religious definition of religion. For example, religious is the recognition that all things are manifestations of power which transcend our knowledge. Herbert Sneezer's, or again, humanity is a response to the divine. But such definitions are all stipulative. They decide how the term is to be used and imposed. This is the form of a definition. Perhaps a more realistic view is that the word religion does not have a single correct meaning, but the many different phenomena summoned under it are the related in the way that the philosophers Ludwig Wittgenstein has characterized as a family resemble. His own example was the word game. You cannot define a game as being played for pleasure. For some, play for profit or being competitive. For some, or solo performance, or as a requiring skill. For some, depend on the change, or indeed it would seem by any single feature. Yet all these different kind of game overlap in the character with some other kind, which in turn overlap in different ways with yet other kind, so that the whole ramifying collection hang together in a complex network of the similarities and differences which Wittgenstein likened to the resemblance and the difference appearing within a family. We may apply Wittgenstein idea to the word religion. Perhaps there is no one characteristic of everything that can be called a religion, but rather a set of the family resemblance. In much religion, there is a worship of a god or gods, but in the Theravada Buddhism, for example, there is not. Again, religions often makes for social cohesion, yet in some strand it is aptly characterized as what man does with the solitariness. A.N. Whitehead, again, religious often makes for the inner harmony of the individual, yet some of the great religious innovators seemed to their contemporary to be unbalanced and even insane. The family resemblance model allows for such differences. It also allows us to acknowledge the similarities as well as the differences between more strands. For example of religion and such secular faith as Marxism. Marxism has its eschatological ideal of the ultimate le- uh, classes sorry classes society. It a doctrine of predestination through the historical necessity. It is scriptures of prophets, saints, and matriarchs. Thus, can see it as a sharing some of the features of the family of religion, while lacking other and probably more center ones. But whether a movement is religion is not an all or nothing matter, but a question of degree within a widely spreading network of the resemblance and differences. Within this ramifying set of family resemblance, there is, however, one feature which is extremely widespread, even though not universal. This is a concern with what is variously called salvation or liberation. This is probably not a feature of primitive or archaic religion, which is more concerned with the keeping things on an even keel, avoiding catastrophic. However, all the great development world faith have a historiological from the Greek historia salvation structure. They offer a transition from a radically unsatisfactory state to the limitlessly better one. They each speak in their different way of the wrong, distorted, or deluded character of the present human existence in its ordinary, unchanged condition. It is the fallen life lived in alienation from the God, or it is caught in the world illusion of Maya, or it is pervaded throughout by dukh, radical unsatisfactoriness. They also proclaim as the basis of their gospels that the ultimate, the real, the divine, with the which our present existence is out of joint as God, or gracious or otherwise, to be short and responded to the ultimately real is also the ultimately valuable, completing the theological structure. They each offer their own way to the ultimate, through faith in response to divine grace, or through total self-giving to God, or through the spiritual discipline and the maturing which lead to enlightenment and liberation. In each case, salvation or liberation consists of a new and limitlessly better quality of existence, which comes about in the transition from the self-centeredness to reality consideration. In this discussion, I have been following conventional view of a religion as clear, democrated entity, Christianity, Hinduism, Buddhism, and so on. In fact, however, the picture is more complex than this, and in chapter 9, I shall describe the important critique of the idea of a religion offered in our times by with Wildford Cantwell Smith. In the meantime, the discussion will focus upon the Judaic Christian concept of God, which lies behind our Western Atlantic civilization and still constitute the main religious option within our country. It will also important to see how contemporary philosophical method can be applied to the idea of quite different religion tradition, and this will be done as a sample in relation to in the Indian belief in reincarnations chapter 11. It is also necessary in the one world of today to face the problem of apparently conflicting truth claims of the various religion. This issue, which constitute one of the main growing point of the philosophy of religion today, will be explored in chapter 9, and our chapter first is complete, and our second chapter start in next video.